This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Clemson Tigers against the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us in the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Get a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
Now the handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Past the 40. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Craig. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a snag by the junior receiver. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Breaking into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking for some space. It's Payne. First down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but refs are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks into the clear. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is the risk when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd down. A lot of times you put all those defenders up near the line of scrimmage. There are no levels to your defense, which means it's just one crease, one seam. And if the back is able to hit it, then he's off to the races and in space. Nice gain by this back. Beautiful job by the offensive line. And it's a big gain on 3rd and short.
They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitch to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. On the run, it's Davidson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Dropping back, it's Craig. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. A change of direction. Tackle, but 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Looking to pass. It's Craig. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the ball is picked off. Look out. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
On the run here. Lets it go. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And TCU will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football and begin the 3rd quarter, showing exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is abort a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Craig. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now they run a draw play. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Direct snap to the back. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To the air, it's Craig. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Locates the tight end. It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That was desperately needed from this defense. This offense has done a nice job today. They've been in rhythm, and they need to disrupt that. They're able to do that with a tackle for loss. Now this offense is behind the chains. Good pursuit on the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Hit one out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, what we're seeing right here is the difference between throwing the football when you want to versus throwing the football when you have to. It's third and long. The defense knows you're going to drop back and pass, and they've got their eyes all over the quarterback. He makes a poor decision, and they make him pay. Beautiful job by this secondary. They're able to attack the football and get the ball back for their offense. That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He's something, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. And then first down, right back to the running game. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Craig. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Horned Frogs will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. He's got it near the end zone. He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened. First and goal at the 5. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Looking to throw. It's Craig. Makes the catch downfield. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on fourth.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Davidson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And nowhere to go there. That defense all over it.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. Here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
So second and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Open field ahead. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, I know that the offense would love to take more time off the clock, but with only a 3-point lead, they've got to get this ball in the end zone. If they have to settle for a field goal, they'll only be up 6. I do not like that position for them and their defense. So they've got to get this ball into the end zone. It's not about the clock, it's about the touchdown.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Craig. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the out route.
Well, Chris, this is it. This is the game right here. As a play caller, it has got to be your best play call. I'm always thinking players, not plays.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. The ball is loose.
Well, that's exactly what they needed here. Defensively, you're creating an opportunity to come back in this game. They get the turnover they desperately needed. Now lots of time left in this 2-possession game. Got to go down and score quickly.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab.
I just love to see it, Chris. Just when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops. What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They call a sneak. They tackle him about the 14. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final 2 teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.